Hello, I am V. Welcome to my channel V Love and Crystals, where I post a fun video every few days. Today is going to be a review on this deck right here, and I gathered a whole bunch of my mail, so I don't know which deck this one is. I'm really excited to dive into this, unbox it with you. So if you like these types of videos, please check out my reviews playlist, and I also combine and modify decks. I have different playlists for those. All right, let's dive into this deck. Oh my gosh, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's see. It's like a surprise in a deck. Surprise in a box, right? I'm getting, OMG. Oh, I know it. Oh, yeah. White Rabbit 2. Oh my gosh, so that means my White Rabbit 1. Here it is. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. So White Rabbit Oracle. You know what? We're going to save this for the sec. No, we'll do that now. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do them both, actually. I'm going to review them both here since they are from the same maker. These are just beautiful. They're just, I don't know, they're fun. I love vintage. These are all vintagey artwork. And I have the Vintage Wisdom. I have my Frog Grand Duchess, which is like a vintage style. So I'm just loving that these days. So look at the backing. The backing is pretty cool. If you compare it to the Rider-Waite, same size. Awesome. So which one should we do? So White Rabbit Oracles, Ariana Siege, White Rabbit Oracle. I'll have the links to where you can find this. Okay, let's dive right in. So I have two of the oracles. You know what? I'll separate them. So if you want, I can timestamp them. I'll timestamp them so that you can see. You can skip to the first deck or the second deck if you've already seen them. This says Abundance. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it already. Look at that beautiful butterfly over her head. Action. And I will shuffle at the end. Adventure. Appreciation. Attainment. This is going to go great with my other vintage oracles. Oh, balance. This says boldness. Breakthrough. Celebrate. Change. Okay, the one that I think this is what's, oh my gosh. This is the icing on the cake. You got to take a look at this. She's swinging from a trapeze in the city. I've never seen anything like this. It's just, it's the best. It's everything. It's the best. I've never seen anything like this before, and flowers on her lap, and it kind of brings me back to New York City. I'm from New York City originally, so yes, man, I want to just look at that all day long. It's just so unique, you know. You don't see stuff like that in a deck. Is that Central Park right there? Oh my gosh. Confidence. Contemplate. Desire. Direction. That's Central Park. It has to be. It has to be. Yellowbrick Road, Central Park. Oh my gosh. Discernment. Dream. I will have the link to where you can find this. I believe this is also on the Game Crafters website. Empowerment. Enchantment. Explore. This is just a creative deck. You can see a lot of stuff happening. It's like you have cartoons and you have like real stuff too. Like, you know, this bookshelf. I mean, you have paintings. I don't know how to explain this art. It's just like a collage of everything, right? I mean, that's a compliment. That bookshelf looks like it's a real bookshelf, but I think it's a painting. Fortune. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of that Fortune in the movie Big with Tom Hanks. Freedom. Guidance. Oh my stars. Look at that wise owl. Look at that window. Look at what's happening behind him. The little house in the back. Outside the window, the little toys, playfulness. Oh my gosh, this deck is just everything. Look at that. Oh my, I'm the stars. Fireworks, 4th of July in New York City or the city. I think that's New York City. This is like this, kind of like the Cinderella story. Look, transformation. Her dress is made of flowers. Look at the forest behind her. Oh my gosh. Trust. Waterfall behind her. Puddle of water. Wisdom. This was part 1. You know I'm going to combine them both, right? That's just how I roll. I like to combine my decks, especially if they're the same cardstock and have the same vibes. Look at the backing. The backing's pretty cool. Reversible. All right. That was part 1. Love, love, love. Now, part 2. Let's dive right in. Part 2. What do you have for us? Oh my gosh. Attachment. Awakening. Awareness. It takes a lot of talent, and you have to have the eye to put all this together. Look, big picture. Oh, that's so cool. To put all these different elements together in one card and tell a story. Each card has its own story, and each card evokes your intuition, right? It brings something different on. Like, I'm sure one day you get a message, and then the next day it will be a completely different message if you look at the art carefully and just really let it sit with you. Yeah, it's hard. You see, it's hard to decipher, or not to decipher, but to decide on which one is the best deck. I love them both. They work hand in hand. Oh, another carnival. And look, this person doesn't have a head. It's like invisible. Decision, Dazzle. I love that name, Dazzle. Look at the sunflowers. My nickname when I was younger used to be Dazzle. I don't know why. I thought of a tag name when I was younger. Discernment. Oh, that's so cool. Dive deep. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. She's underwater, but this building's underwater with her. Are you looking at this deck carefully? This is probably like the darker side of the Rabbit Oracle. This is more like, I don't know, for some reason I'm getting like a darker vibe. Like this is daytime and this one's like nighttime. You even have the moon here on this cover. Oh my gosh, I think this is my favorite card so far. Actually, no, I've seen a few of them that I really love, but that one, oh, with the dinosaur behind, what? Or is that a dragon? I'm in love, surrender, transformation. I can't decide which one I love best, which deck. I love them both. Like I said, I knew it would. Transience. Oh, I gotta look up what that word means actually. I never heard of that word before. Transience, transition, trust, get out of here. Charlie Chaplin, what? At the carnival. I love seeing carnivals in decks. Visioning and wonder. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is gonna go great with my witchy deck actually. One of my witchy decks, like my Earthly Souls deck. Someone walking in nature with a witchy hat. This kind of looks like me when I took a picture in the fall. Someone took a picture of all of us walking in nature, and I had my little hat on because we all dressed up for Halloween. And that was the trees. The trees were hugging, and look at that. Wow, walking in nature. And there's like a statue right here. Looks like the Grim Reaper or something. With a little broomstick. Oh my gosh, I can't. This deck is definitely up there with my favorites. Oh, let's shuffle them together. Let's see how they shuffle. So if you don't want me to shuffle them together, I'm so sorry, but I have to. They belong together. They're a team. I will take the card, the little thing. Actually, I might put this in here because I don't think we have a bunny in here, right? With the sitting on the seashell. So I don't want it to go to waste. So I think I'm going to shuffle. Anyway, let's just shuffle it together. Okay, give me a moment while I shuffle everything together. So did I show you the backing? This is the backing to the second one. This is the backing to the first one. Alright, so if you would like to see my deck combination series. Oh. One card wanted to come out to you. Oh, the one that I love, Choice. Choice goes great with my tablecloth. You have a choice. Alright. We all have choices. Oh, another card wants to come out. Boldness. One more card for you. We have, tell me what this means to you in the comments. Choice, boldness, and spaciousness. Let's see what different decks we used. Oh, okay. 2 from the first deck and 1 from the second deck. So the only difference between the 2 decks is that the font is different. In the first deck we have white. It looks like Comic Sans font. It's funny how I know that. It just looks familiar. And spaciousness. It's like a nice little yellowish color, off-white. Okay, so choice, boldness, and spaciousness. What does that mean to you in the comments? Let's do a little exercise, little fun. We are also on Patreon if you would like to support this channel. Keep this energetic tarot fun train going. Your support would mean so much. Check out the perks over on Patreon so you get something in return to say thank you for your channel support. I have voting polls, I have monthly mingles, I also do 1-card draws. If you'd like to join us, we would love, 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 love to welcome you to our little tribe over there. Thank you for being here, and the link will be down below. I'll see you next time.